I want to start first and foremost with probably the biggest headline that came out of the week thus far. Special teams, Mike Eckler, but particularly punter Archie Wilson. Sip, you've been around a lot of kind of podium sessions, interview sessions. Where would you rank Archie Wilson's session
for players?
In terms of viewpoint, I'll give you some perspective. We're like approaching 35,000 views on his video on our YouTube.
Whoa.
Which is the most I've ever seen on a player on our channel.
Whoa. I didn't realize it was that big. There's been some good appearances by players over the years, and now you're putting me on the spot. I don't know.
But just the crying, the emotions, the raw, like it was real. Like,
oh yeah,
it was the full gamut of emotion. There was laughter, there was tears, there was seriousness, there was levity, there was information, it was everything.
You just gave a Jim Valvano speech there.
That was beautiful.
It's a good day. You love, you cry.
Yeah.
Laugh. That's a day.
That's a full day.
A full day. Was that Jimmy Valvano's speech? We just gave the Jimmy V speech.
Nice reference. Yeah. Well, that's how much Archie Wilson fired me up with his debut as a Husker. And we had some questions on the chat this week about, like, is this the most excited Nebraska fans have ever been to see the punter? And probably. I mean, it's up there, right? I mean, for one, he's got the personality that has captured everybody's attention, but like the uniqueness of his style and the elements that he's going to bring, being able to roll left, roll right, kick with either foot, and then of course Rule tease the options that he could have as a fake weapon, as a thrower and a runner. Like, there's just a lot of intrigue around him and what he could do paired with the Mike Eckler new special teams revamp. I mean, this is about as excited as I can remember people about special teams in a long time.
Yeah, and I thought the video he was at when he started. When he kind of broke down, he was asked about how much he misses his family.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that resonated with a lot of people because a lot of people can associate with that. And by the way, he pulled out of it incredibly fast.
Mm-hmm.
So he shed some tears, but then almost kind of like caught himself, regrouped. And that was it. I thought, yeah, it was good. And again, I think people understood. I mean, when I was a freshman, I wanted to go home bad. In fact, I called my mom and dad and said, I called my dad and I said, hey, I'm coming home.
And you're like a couple hours away. He's halfway around the world.
Right. And he said, no. Well, he said, where are you going to stay? I said, well, I was going to stay at home. He said, I ain't staying here.
Think about where he came from, though. Like, played Aussie rules football and did some of that. But then you just – and he's a real freshman. He's not – some of these foreign guys, when they get here, they're like 21.
Right.
You know, he's a kid.
He's a kid.
He's just turning 19 today. God. And all of a sudden, he's here. They're like, you're going to be in front of a room, and you're going to address a press corps that's a larger press corps than the governor deals with.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. And then they're going to put you on the spot.
Yeah.
And they're going to ask you.
They're going to ask you about your family.
About your family. And you know.
It's a lot.
Oh,
yeah, I'm glad you laid that out. There's 70 people in that room.
Yeah, I mean, like, there was a major immigration or ICE raid in Omaha, and there wasn't that kind of press coverage of that. And we have 70 people in there interviewing the punter.
Right. Who's never punted in college, by the way. Yeah. So now the picture they presented is very, I mean, it's intriguing from the standpoint that he has been punting here. They brought him in what month, June? And they sent him out. I mean, they've tested him.
Mm-hmm.
And I know just off the cuff, by chance discussions with Eckler, right away they were excited because they sent guys rushed at him. They weren't full pads, but they sent guys at him. He handled it well. They were really excited right away.
Well, this has been Eckler's guy for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, he admitted that, like, he was going to Tennessee, and then when Eckler took the Nebraska job, it's like, hey, guess what? You're coming to Nebraska. And he's like, all right. And so, like, this is someone that Mike Eckler had identified as, like, his punter of the future a long time ago. And it goes back to that kind of that pro kick down in Australia has produced one Big Ten all-conference, all-American level punter after another. Like, they groom these kids to be ready for that type of moment. Like, I mean, just look at what they've produced out of that academy and how many guys have had no issues handling that spotlight. Now, it's going to vary from kid to kid, but from a punter perspective, as a true freshman, Archie Wilson is probably going to be as prepared as maybe any other true freshman in the country.
Hey, guys, and let's not undersell the value of Brett Maher and what he means to all this. Eckler's Eckler, but you've got a guy that was kicking for the Cowboys and multiple NFL teams a couple years ago. and he's kicked at Nebraska. He's punted at Nebraska. And now he is there to kind of walk these guys through, and probably in a much more different approach than Eckler would have with a guy. So
more like an accountant.
Yeah, and I think that's what the punters and kickers, I mean, that's more their style. Like most punters and kickers aren't like Eckler.
Yeah, Eckler, I mean, he's very emotional. I don't know. I don't want to pretend like I know how he coaches, but it seems like Maher is more dialed back, you know. I mean, it's not a stretch to say that Eckler's pretty emotional.
He's got kind of like a Gary Busey type approach.
Yeah.
You can see why Will Compton gravitated towards Mike Eckler. Like those two
really
are two peas in the pod.
Go ahead. What's that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can see why Will Compton gravitated towards Eckler. Like those two's personalities very much match up, and you can see how that works out.
Hey, I wonder, and I don't know this. I have never asked Eckler. I wonder if, like, when he goes in to interview with Rule, if that was part of his pitch. Hey, I got a punter. I got a guy, and he's good. Like he's legit. I wonder if you use that.
They gave Gaelic a try, or not Gaelic, but they gave McAllister a try though, and I think they learned quickly. Yeah, this is not going to be what's going to get us over the top if we want to believe and follow what Eckler wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've blown this thing up. We need to kind of let this guy run the kitchen the way he wants to run the kitchen.
Right. Good way to put it. You got to let the cook run the kitchen.
And then going back to
the manager of the restaurant, no, let the cook do it.
Yeah, with the Maher thing too, just having someone that has been there and done that in that exact same role. Like, who knows better about punting in Memorial Stadium than Brett Maher? I mean, he did it at the highest level, and went on to have an illustrious NFL career. So, like, just having someone that knows the mental aspects, not just of kicking in the Big Ten or kicking at Nebraska, but kicking in that particular stadium, and all the things that we hear year in, year out about the wind and how different Memorial Stadium is, especially once that fall weather starts to set in. Like, that's an invaluable resource, especially for a young kid just figuring out American football.
For someone that's fielded a punt in that stadium, two of them now, I can tell you, I mean, the ball from where it came to where it got to me, it moved like 20 yards.
A lot.
It moved like 20 yards.
Yeah, it moved a lot. I saw it. And it was way up there, too. They didn't give you
And I tried to make a play on it and paid the price.
They did. So there's going to be cynics in this discussion for sure. They're saying, oh, listen to you guys, talking about this guy who's never punted before. Here we go. I mean, I get it. I understand all that. But they're both Rule and Eckler are very convincing in their confidence.
Rule's never been this way about a newcomer, especially.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm thinking about it. I don't know.
To this level.
Was he like that with Raiola at all?
No, because Raiola wasn't named the starter until about this point last year.
That's right. That's right. He wasn't like that with Dylan. Pretty complimentary. I'm just thinking out loud.
I mean, they were pretty complimentary of Jeff Sims as a veteran transfer.
No, Satterfield was. Yeah.
I mean,
Satterfield
had me convinced. Like Vince Young.
Yeah, Satterfield.
Lamar Jackson.
When we talked,
we won't even go there to save you.
You
said on this very show that
you went there. I didn't think you're actually going to do
better passer than Lamar Jackson. And Rob and I both said, "Are you sure about this?
Sure about that, Zip?"
Satterfield. Remember Satterfield in where's that little Texas town we went to camp? Come on, what's the town we went to for football camp?
Oh God,
Belton,
Texas.
Yeah. That's where Satterfield planted the seed in my head that this guy's. I remember telling you, Sean. I just interviewed Satterfield about Sims, and you should hear what he said. Get ready, this story's going to be amazing. He loves Sims, and I was like, Sims is going to be the man. I mean, Satterfield had me convinced. He was talking on the record.
Throw a 1 touchdown pass.
Stop. You can go back and read the story, and it's really convincing. The quotes that Satterfield gave you. So got to see it.
You got to be careful.
Yeah.
Take off-season praise for what it's worth. It's off-season, especially with a kid that has never played in a single game of not only college football, but American football. Like, this is all going to be new for him, and he's doing it under the lights at Arrowhead Stadium on national television.
It seems pretty savvy, though, doesn't he?
He does. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's different than just some like high school kid from wherever in the United States. Like, he's literally been groomed for this at Pro Kick. Like, they have made their living producing NFL level punters. And so he's going to be about as ready as a now 19-year-old kid could possibly be, I think, in my opinion.
If I'm Cincinnati, though, punt one,
bring the house.
I'm bringing the charge and just what the hell? Like, I mean, don't you think like, hey,
coming at him?
Let's
gotta be
see.
careful though, because with the way he rolls out, I mean,
It could be a dump pass.
maybe Nebraska's expecting that, and they fake it on his first attempt.
Like a little dump
Fake on his first attempt. Now that would be
40-yard pass to
Luke Lindenmeyer
down the scene.
on a
Yeah.
little trail dump pass. He's just like
Just on a rope.
I don't even know how I'd react to all that. I mean,
no more. How about if he just did like an underhand throw, like just like he's running, and he just does like a toss throw.
I heard a really good nickname for Archie Wilson, the crocodile punter.
oh,
Archie Wilson.
that's good.
The crocodile punter.
Crocodile punter. Like it.
People also want to chant Archie, 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 oi, oi, oi.
Not bad. Not bad.
Just throwing these things out there. You know, we're just brainstorming.
Crocodile Dundee, though, we're showing our age.
Yeah, I know. You think Archie Wilson knows?
Abby
what
doesn't
Crocodile
even know
Dundee
what Crocodile Dundee is. I already know that.
Do you know?
much.
Oh, she's not.
Okay,
Abby
okay.
knows.
She knows. You've seen it then.
is. Call that a knife?
This is a knife.
Good job. Good job.
Mick Dundee.